Well, hello, friends. How's it going? This is your friend Jeff. I'm going back into the Kingdom Come Deliverance game that I've done a long time ago, and I'm gonna get reorientated with it. So we wake up here, and you can see that we're hungry. So the first thing we gotta do is eat. So I'm gonna just pick up this bread because it's here and available. And there's a pot over there that we can eat. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see how the status is now. We'll go to... Alright, so we have 3 bread rolls. We got nothing here. And it looks like the next task would be to go to the trunk here. Let's open that up. And I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna take everything. This is all the stuff that I stole from Skalitz and Tamburg or whatever when we're on the run and all that kind of stuff. And we got everything now. So now we're overweight, of course. And hey, and our nourishment's only 55%. So actually I got to go to the food. Oh, and I picked up food from inside the chest. So now what should I have? Well, bread I know will fill us up real quick. Let's see. And that's 72%. Should I go one more? That's 89%. Let's have some carrots. And, oh, I like honey, but how about some pretzels? Oh no, that put me overweight by 1%. Darn it. Oh no, because that is not good. But anyways, okay, so it'll go away in a while. Alright, now as you can see here, we got this from the treasure chest that was near the bridge where the bandit camp is. I knew where that was, so that's why I got that. So I can put that on. That's kind of cool. Here's Bianca's ring. I mean, I guess for sentimental reasons we could wear it, I guess. Uh-oh. That's stolen. So that is not good. I mean, we can sell it to the miller here, but not yet. So, I mean, I think I'll have to get rid of that. And let me see. Let me go to my armor and see if we have to do anything here. Maintenance kits. We can repair some stuff. But yeah, maybe I shouldn't just repair that. Oh, hold on. I don't want to waste it. Like these silent shoes, absolutely. And we have, what else do we got? We got tailor's kits. Alright. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to armor and we're going to figure out what we're going to wear. So I guess, let's see. Oh no, I got the kettle hat, so that's a good one. Now these are damaged, so I don't know. And that's stolen too, so I gotta get rid of that. Ah, now we know we want this, because this has, well, if I put it on, let's see. Yeah, see, it's 0 noise. It's 13 by 13, so that's really good. Hey, you got these. We can put that on. We can put our shoes on, and we got this. But you know what? I think I'm gonna wear this because we can't. If we sell it, we're gonna get $1. And Warhorse gave us this Gabison, so we'll go ahead and do that. And it appears that what else could I put on? Put those on, I guess. Oh yeah, and I got these over here I could put on. I got so much stuff that it's kind of odd. Oh, I need pants though. Yeah, it looks like we didn't get the best pants in the game. Oh no, we did. Fashion black hose, yeah. Now the nice thing about this is zero noise and 26 by 26. So I mean, that's good for when you want to sneak around and stuff. Got a gold ring and stuff. Okay. Oh, and we got these two, which I might use too later on. Okay, so I think I've got that. So let's go ahead to the chest for a minute. Now that I emptied it. And what we want to do is, I don't really want these right now, so I'm not going to do those. So I'll put those in there. And anything that is stolen, I'm going to drop in here. Because if I go, I'm going to go to Ratai, but it's going to be, if they're going to do a search on me, and if they, and these, Noble Red, I think I'm going to keep those. I'm not going to sell those. And I think there's a shirt. Let me see, where is a shirt? Yeah, and for now I'll keep that there. Okay. So that way I'll have a shirt and stuff. Now I don't have good shoes. Well, there's nobleman shoes right there. But, you know, whatever. Okay, so I'm just kind of looking for stolen stuff. So I'm not going to be able to, if I get caught with that, I'm going to have problems. All right, so I think now that now the silver ring, I think I'm going to sell, and let's go to armor. And when I got a gold ring, now I think this gold ring I'm going to give to Theresa at some point. That will impress her, and I think that should be it. All right, so I think that's all that I'm going to put in there. Let's do one last look to make sure we don't have anything stolen. Whoops, I got to go to all. Okay. It's been a while since I played, you know this. It's been like a year ago or something, I don't know, and I'm just going to get back into it. I want to put some of these up on the internet, I guess, but all right, I think I'm good. It's 1500 in the day, so 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now what weapons would I have? Let's go to weapons for a minute. Yeah, I think I was last using the needle, is what I think. So I'm going to put that on. And this bow here, the hazel. And do we have... Well, we got 10 better hunting, so we probably ought to shoot those first to get rid of them. And then we'll keep the other stuff, better stuff. So I think I have the sword, and I have that. I could use a shield, but... Alright, I think I'm good now. So the armor-wise, I got a lot of stuff. So, okay, so what I want to do first, but I'm going to be able to go slow now. Now, of course, we got to talk to him because, yeah, see, he's kind of... Oh boy. Okay, well let me... Oh yeah, and then as soon as you come out of this, you know, once you get back into the game, it's going to show you all these DLCs. And of course I have all these. So you see Treasures of the Past, From the Ashes Tournament, The Amorous Adventures of Bold Sir Hans, Capon, Band of Bastards, and Women's Lot. So I acknowledge that I got all that. I'm going to go ahead and do this for a real quick wash. I guess I can go and talk to him because we got to get our speech up anyway. So let's see what he wants. Like, okay, yeah, I'm Henry.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Theresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Okay. So if you say, can't I pay instead, you're gonna lose respect with him. And it's not a big task. I mean, it can do, yeah, whatever. Let's just go ahead and do
Well, what
this.
would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Okay, so tell me more.
I'm prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks.
To
I
make
need it.
to make me dig
Can't
better.
believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. Good luck to you.
So he gave us a hint that we could throw meat to distract the dogs. When I do that part of the quest, I usually kill the dogs, but that's considered nice or not. But anyways, okay, so now we got that. Now we're supposed to go over here somewhere and get a shovel. And there's one right here. And so, of course, I'm already overweight, so this is not good to add to my inventory, but okay, so now I gotta talk to Theresa. There's a lot of information we can get from her, and for role-playing, that'll be good and stuff, but if I look at the time right here, it's, you know what I mean, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I only have a few hours, but what I want to do is I made sure I didn't have any stolen stuff, and I want to I got to go to the vendors and start working on the vendors and making some money along with, because I don't need all this gear, and the reason I took it all was because, this is what I wanted to do, is get this stuff and get money and stuff. So anyway, Groschen. But anyways, this lady over here, I think she might have like $200 and we want to get that from her. She's got a dog too, so you can't really do much here. But anyways, okay.
What do you want from me?
Now see, like I said, when you're in this game and you just started the game, like, I mean, how do they know that I did anything? Like, I'd have to look at my reputation and see what it is, but it's probably pretty low. Now, here's what we can do for speech, because we need to get our speech up, because that's one thing that I'm lacking when I was working in Skalitz, was getting the... I worked on, like, other things instead of speech, but... So that's why... You can see any of these that are highlighted, you're going to get experience for doing them.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
And so we kind of get...
What's life like in Rattay?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armorer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
Yeah, that's nice. We get the opinions of each person that we talk to.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with him?
Yeah, I don't want to really burn a lot of time here because I got to get up there and start selling stuff, but...
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wild tales, but I heard truly terrible things.
Okay, so anyways, now they're not highlighted anymore, so if you do them again, you're not going to get anything out of it, but... Anyways, okay, so now we want to do trade. Take care, yeah, right. Okay, so, yeah, okay, so see, she has $200. Oh, it's 49, that's why. See, she doesn't... See the smirk on the face? So, our reputation is low, and that's why. They don't know me, and whatever. So, okay, well, I'm just going to, I can save the weapons for, and I can't sell Beran's cup. We dug this up in Skalitz, and we're going to give this to Beran or his wife, whichever one we find first. But like this kind of stuff I can get rid of. And the boar hide. Let's see, what else I want to get rid of. Yeah, she likes these, so I'll sell those to her. And the idea is we just want to get to, well, yeah, wait a minute. We want to get to 200. All right, 214. Now, can I buy something from her? What would be good? 10. She's selling a bandage for $10. 10 Groschen. Sheesh, unbelievable. I'll buy one. That way it gets her to that, and I'm just gonna give that to her. And you always want to haggle, because that helps your speech.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Alright, so.
Okay, so now I know here that she only has 200, so we can't, I don't really want to haggle. I just gonna accept the 200, and I'm just gonna walk away and give her a little bonus. Because she only has 200.
Here, and something for your trouble.
And I don't mind giving her a slight tip, because it's going to up the rep with her. And as you can see right here, reputation gained, it says 2, so I don't know if I would have, I don't know when it takes effect, but that is that. Now, I'm gonna run, but I can't run because I'm way overweight, but I want to just, before I go down there and talk to Theresa or do any quests or whatever, I I got to get to Ratai, and I have to sell all the stuff that I got because I'm overweight, and this is the way to make money. So, and I know it's late in the day. It's probably getting close to 1600, which is probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then these guys close at 6, so I mean I got to get up there and sell all the stuff that I've gotten over of the beginning of this game. Now I think this guy here will, yeah, he's I think that guy right there is a fighter. Like if I there's a quest I think involved with him where we can fight each other, punching and stuff. So there's a punch place right there, not a punch place, but a contest. See that square right there? That's where we fight. So that's how you can get your melee up. Not your melee, but your unarmed punching. All right, and we got our fast travel point now, so that's good. We have fast travel right from this point. Now these guys are going to stop me, and that's why, this is one reason why I don't want any stolen stuff on me. They're not going to let me pass.
Halt! Who are you, and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabiller of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Okay, so you can do a lot of these things here, right? But this is the one you want to do because, this is a legitimate thing.
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Yeah, so even if you didn't have a great speech ability, you're still on official duty like that, so you can get through the gate by just doing that answer right there. Okay, so now, like I said, hey, I think this is Beran. Oh no, wait, I gotta make sure, do I have any money? Because I have to have 50 Groschen, because when I was in Skalitz, I knew about where it is. Let me see for other, please tell me I do have some Groschen. Oh yeah, look, I got 1.1k of yeah, see, yeah, I did pretty good along the way there before getting to this point. So I got 1k of money, so that's great. Because anyways, we'll just do it and get it over with. That's why I like to get it out of the way.
Hal! What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. What about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
Hey, you.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Oh, come on. Alright, hold on.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Yeah, okay, right here. See, because I have this this goblet or whatever you call it, mug, I can do this.
I think I have something that belongs to you. I found it in Skalitz.
What do you mean?
Okay, now they give you a choice. You can just say the goblet and keep the 50 Groschen. Because I dug it up. It was the goblet. It's called a goblet instead of a mug. But anyways, it's been a while since I played. So, I mean, anyways, and it came with 50 Groschen too in the ground. And you had to dig it up. So, I mean, so I'm gonna be good because he's a fellow Skalitz guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him back his goblet and his money.
That's it?
By all the saints, thank you. You don't even know how much you've helped us. And if you know my wife, then you'll know you've just saved my life.
You're welcome.
Okay, watch this closely.
I don't know what to say. Here, take
You
this.
parted with Beran's
Our
cup.
war, but you saved us.
You parted with that. So I gave him the both. And now it looks like I got back 20 Groschen. So he gave me back 20 Groschen. So that's kind of cool. And here it's showing us that we can talk to him. So I'll
Find
take a
out what actually
moment.
happened.
They say Sigismund is at war with the Czech lords and abducted the king. And our lord sides with Wenceslas.
And so this way I can gain
How does
speech.
life in Ratai suit you?
Them Ratai folk would rather drive us out of here. They won't give us no work, and they won't let us beg. So what are we supposed to do? Fucking war.
Okay, so he's a little angry about that, but okay. And then we end dialogue. So good. So now I don't have to do that anymore with him, and you know I might have gained a little bit of speech. So that's all good. Now, at any time, when these guards can grab me and say they got to look at what I have, and that's why you don't want stolen stuff here, especially when you're new here. All right, let's go into here. This is the first shop. All right, let me go to him.
My respects to you.
Yeah, okay, so now I probably should like I said,
What kind of governor is Sir Hanish?
He's strict but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that Sir Radzig, so you don't see no one attacking us.
What's life like in Ratai?
Good. Or it was, till them refugees came. Still, we're better off here than most places.
all right.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Ha! Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Okay, then the last one is the Cumans.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wives' tales, but I heard truly terrible things.
Okay, so good. So like I said, now they're not highlighted, so now I don't have to do that, and I already, probably are now. We can go with repair. I don't know if there's anything that I got that I might want repaired. So we're just going to take a peek. And actually, there's nothing here that I would want to do that. So, okay, so now we're just going to talk to him one more time before he runs off, and we're going to do the trade. And this will, okay, so Trader's Wealth, he's got a 1.5k, I have 1.1k. And that's all that I got from when I was in Tamburg and Skalitz before we even get going in the game. So that's kind of cool. But we need all this money, so I mean that's why we're doing it. So anyways, we're going to sell, and we can only sell weapons to this guy. And I don't know if I should keep the bailiff mace because it's got 61. Like I like the fact that it's high, a high number. It's called damage. Yeah, like damage 61. I mean that's pretty good. Like this Rani only has 30, but we're gonna get that now. I need this, but I can't do stealth kills yet. But we're gonna need one of these to do stealth kills, and we're gonna need that. Now again, this one doesn't have a good guard or whatever, so we're gonna get rid of that. This here we got in the treasure chest near the bridge. So this is a nice 400 that we're going to get because I'm not going to use this anyways. And the shard is, I think we picked this up from the pole catcher in Skalitz when he got killed, but I think we got that. And then these I took from Tamberg, and I think we're just gonna, I should have a shield, I guess, but we can get one later on. So I'm not gonna worry about that. The whole point here is to try to make money, and look, I can get 648.9. So let's go ahead and, well, wait a minute. I'm just thinking, like right now, I might want a good sword instead of going with the needle. Like, especially if I'm not going to have a shield, I should probably have a good sword. I do have 1.1k, and we got a credit of 648 right here. So let's go to buy for just a minute, and let's see what he's got for swords. Oh, wow. He's got some good stuff right here. Oh, yikes. Okay, so I think when I'm looking at this, unfortunately, though, I don't have the money for it, but I think, what was I looking at? Yeah, this one here. I would want this sword right here. But it's 2.7k because of the 75. Like, yeah, so that's going to be, that's going to be my goal, is to get this sword here of when I can afford it. So I don't know if I should buy any other sword or just keep what I got. It's not the best, but yeah, I think as you can see, yeah, I'm just going to have to keep the needle for now. But yeah, I definitely want that sword, and we're going to haggle. Now let's see what his starting price is, because the money was 648.
Why not?
Let's see where he starts at. Oh, he did start at 650 though. That's a little more than what it was anyway. Okay, like I think should I just go to 700? Let's see. And let's see what he comes back with.
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Okay, let's see what he put. And I'll go right to there. Go 680. Let's see if he takes it.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Yeah, because I don't want to push the guys. I want to gain reputation, and that's what the whole goal of this is. So I don't have any more weapons. So now we're going to go over to here. And this is this guy right here. And this is why I wanted to get up here and do this quickly before the day ends.
Good day to you.
Alright, now I don't know if I should. Oh, and he does training. What does he train in?
Can you show me how to repair armor and weapons better?
Ah, okay.
Certainly.
It's gonna cost beginner.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Yeah, and I'm not. I could haggle, but we're just gonna get it done.
Attention.
We're just gonna get it done. All right, so we got a little bit of maintenance. That's good. Because you can do one at each of those tiered levels. Okay, so now we got that done. We can go to about repairs. Let's see if there's anything. Like I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna let him do that, but I can do my own needle. But we'll go ahead and just close the deal. And now we're gonna sell stuff to him. Alright, let's trade. Alright, he only buys armor, so anyways, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to sell. And we're gonna get rid of all this stuff. I think I'm gonna wear this though. Oh yeah, and I was gonna wear that necklace too. I forgot to activate that. I mean, I could sell it for the money too, but I think it gives me charisma or something if I wear it, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna get that sold, and we're selling this. I mean, this is obviously one better than what Warhorse gave us, but it's, you know what I mean? I can get some money for it, and I can wear this until it gets damaged. So we'll do that. And I think I can sell this silver ring, though. I saved the gold ring for Theresa when we deal with her, but anyways. And then these shoes are not the best for the horse anyway, and I'm going to eventually get a horse, and I'm probably going to want better horseshoes than these, but I got these in Scallots. Only because, you know, like, you can barter with those guys. Once you get all their money, you need to barter with them. So I thought I could get these as something, and I'm selling. It's going to give me $90. So that's not bad. And I think these two things I'm going to put on. So, I mean, that's about all that I can do with him. So we will go ahead and haggle. Now, that's 611. So let's see. And he likes me at 50%, so we'll see how this goes.
Why not?
Ah, see, now it was 611. He went down to 610. So he's already trying to get a buck from me, right? Oh, okay, so he's not going to play too much, but I'll just go to 680 just for the heck of it. I know he is not going to go for that.
That's better.
Oh, at least he doesn't. At least he doesn't have an attitude about it, so that's okay. So yeah, so you see, so I could probably play a little bit, but I think I'm gonna go this way and go to 650. It's a little more than half of what, you know, from him to me, from 680 to 630. So let's see if he takes it. If he doesn't, I'll be surprised.
Aye, that would do it.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, so that is all good. So it appears okay. So now I'm gonna run over to this guy over here because I know I can sell to him too. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna sell to him, but we're gonna go ahead and sell something. So let's go ahead and do that.
My respects to you.
Oh, and then with him we have the Rada thing. Now, nothing is highlighted other than this. This is the only thing we're going to get credit for.
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble.
Oh my
So
goodness.
they were saying in the alehouse, them barbarians impale people on spikes, rape women. They hold nothing sacred, the filthy heathens.
Boy, he's really angry. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and trade, please. All right. So, let's sell. What else can I get rid of? Oh, now look, I got 17 bandages now. I know I bought one from somebody, but I'm going to sell about 12 of them. I'll just keep 5 for now. We've got Bianca's ring. Get rid of that bread right there, I guess. Oh yeah, and these chickens, I got those in Scallots, so get rid of those. That's kind of funny. And then I have these flowers here. You got to keep 30 to get a 2 points in charisma or whatever. So you got to at least have 30 on you, and that's why, I've had those all that time. And I still got to put this on. I forgot about that. We got to learn to read too, so that'll be something that I'm going to do also, but not in this video. And we got Marigold. This is very important to have Marigold. When you're in a battle and you get hurt, you need to repair yourself. That's going to be really, really good. Let's see, anything else? I can get rid of these. And as far as these go, I should have put that in my chest. And the salt will go in my chest, but I can get rid of the sheep. That's for sure. And I need the spade. Oh, and he, remember the miller gave me these? Like, what? Oh, a strong spirit that will burn away all physical and spiritual woes. So I don't know. Energy 10, health 5, nourishment 20, fresh. You know, like I don't know. Like I've never used spirits before digging up something or whatever. Like I don't know if anybody has an opinion on that out there, that about, you know, drinking a spirit before you go do something physically. I mean, I don't know if that is a viable thing. So I'm just going to sell those. Because my whole point right now is to make money. And so I'm not going to be drinking the wine. I'm not going to be, whoops, what is going on here? Oh, I think I double clicked on that. Okay. I just want to make sure that anything that I'm not going to wear or need to sell to him, and the rest looks like it's food or things that I'm going to keep. So I think this is about all. He only has $100 anyway, so it's not like I can sell a whole bunch of stuff. Like I was even thinking that maybe I could oh yeah, I was thinking I could even sell these because I do have the leather gloves or the whatever, but these would protect my hands better. So anyways, yeah, we're just going to go with this. We're going to go ahead and haggle. And we'll see if we can get a couple of bucks extra.
Aye. Are we agreed?
Let's see what he
Sounds
does.
pretty interesting. A little less, and I'll be satisfied.
Maybe he'll go with, this is halfway, so let's see.
Aye, for that amount,
Oh,
I
good,
can
okay. There, so, I mean, bartering is good, and also, the next day, he'll have a higher budget. Just like anybody that I traded with, they will have a higher budget. The only vendor that I know in the whole game that won't do that is the vendor in Tamburg. Voltex, or whatever his name is. He starts with 50 and that's it. He doesn't get nothing no matter what you do with him. And I don't know why that is, to be honest. Now, I do know that this is something that we need to accomplish, and we're going to go do it. Now, this guy might stop me. He looks like he's coming at me. Let me just wash up for just a second. And the whole point of all this was to sell stuff to the vendors and stuff. And matter of fact, this guy here, right? The guy that's in there, what I could do is just come over here for just a second, because I can get some of these nettles. I was hoping that there'd be a lot of herbs around here, but anyways, because I can grab a whole bunch of them by just picking up one. So the only reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to sell my... I want to be able to sell... Like, I know this guy will buy this, so I'll be able to get some money. So I have to pay him some money for helping me when I was sick. And this is a guy where you find out that you can get a quest about reading, and we need to do that. Now, there is a DLC that I will just mention to you while I'm doing this as something to say. is when we go to, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Pleblazo or Plebla something or other. And once we beat that and we kill Runt, you know, you will get to build that you'll get to build your own town. And there is an achievement to be able to build that town and not being able to read. So I just want to mention that for anybody who happens to be watching this, to let you know that if you get the reading done in this before you do that, and you wanted that Steam achievement, you know, where I've already done that. Like, I played this game like 10 times. Like I've beat this game 10 times, even on hard, taking all the negative perks. So anyways, so as I'm just going around getting some of these, because I just want to be able to sell some herbs to the guy, I'm just gonna tell you that, like, in this play, I'm gonna read. You know, I'm gonna do what, you know, because the pen is mightier than the sword. That quest, and but if you didn't know that's why I wanted to share it. That you and I don't know. That's kind of sneaky the way the devs did it. You know, they make a DLC. And they actually have, because most people who played this game would come to Ratai, and they would end up talking to that guy, because you got to go pay him for him helping you to have honor, and you know, and then so you're gonna end up doing the quest. You know, a pen is mightier than the sword, or whatever. And so I think. Oh, I got some dandelions over here, I think. Because watch, if I grab this one dandelion, it'll take all of them. See, he gets pretty much all of them. So I think we have enough. But anyways, I just wanted to, like I said, if you didn't know, then you don't want to do this quest before you build your town. Because if you want to get that achievement, doing this quest you wouldn't be able to get that particular achievement. So anyways, we're going to talk to this guy.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
Oh, okay, well, we can say either one. I'll go with this.
I'm feeling as good as new.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Oh yeah, and see, I'm going to get this right out of the way now. See, you can go, who can teach me to read?
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
Alright, so we got that. Mightier than the sword. So we got that one started. And now I can do about the debt.
About that debt?
Because I got money.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honor. Is there anything else I can do for you?
So now he likes me. I just gained reputation. See that? Now about Radder, I think, like I said, in the beginning of the game, you don't have you don't have a lot of speech, so it's good to do this. Now, of course, there's only 2 here, so that we can only get 2. So all right.
What's life like in Ratai?
Life is good here. By God's mercy, the war's passed us by so far. There's nothing but them refugees to disturb the peace.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Everywhere they go, they pillage, rape and slaughter. Or so the tales have it. Of course, all armies do that, but them barbarians take pleasure in it.
But the barbarians get pleasure. Okay. Alright, so there we go. And AM, we can do training.
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
We can at least get the basic on any skill. So we can go
I'd
beginner,
like to practice the
and
basics.
it'll cost $60, or we can barter. But
All right,
I'm just
what's it
gonna,
cost you?
I'm just gonna do it to get it done quick. I don't care.
Now, pay close attention.
Because I've done no alchemy in this game, so that is why it was important to get that at least.
Good day to you.
Because in the beginning of the game, there's no bench for you to work with. Okay, so now again, we want to just do trading. And what I want to do is sell... Oh, I didn't know that he'll buy anything. Look. He will buy any, like, I thought he just bought herbs. And I got 90, yeah, I picked up these nettles. So look at that little bit when I ran around the church. I got 99 nettles. And that's only $9. But hey, it only took me a moment, and I got 70 dandelions. And it wasn't very much time doing all that, so... Hey, and I even have 43 of these, which I will sell, I think, 13, right? Because I need to have 30. So if I go to other, I got my 30. And I need to put those in my chest, but... And I got the Tavern Life. Any other book? And I got Hercules, so maybe he might have an alchemy book. So let's go to buy, and let's see what he has. Yeah, see right here. The Alchemist's Dreams. This, I believe, is a skill book. A skill book. So you want to have skill books. Because I have done none of that, and once I get to read them, I'm going to read those books, and I'm going to gain in that category. So now I don't see, and then I'm not going to buy these, not now, because I need to save my money and stuff. So I think we're all good here, unless I were to sell. Any let's go to food. Like if I was gonna, like I have 2 of these, maybe I could sell 1 of these, because I hardly ever use potions. Like I need these because that saves the game. I need these because when I get hit by a sword, I have to take this later and it will totally heal me. And then food, and then these things don't expire, so that's why you want to hang on to these with honey. And honey is really good because honey gives you energy and nourishment. So that's the great thing about honey. And I don't think I need this bread that I took from Theresa's house, or the miller, so I'll sell that. And we're just going to go ahead. Oh, look, man, it's almost 1800. So, yeah, I've been goofing around a lot. Like, the time is going by. So, I think let's look at the basket. I'm buying this, and I'm just going to sell that. So it's $75. So let's see if we can get him down from that. And if we
Let's
can,
talk about the price.
if we can successfully barter with him, you know, we're going to get rep. Now, if we fail at the barter, we're going to lose rep. That's why you don't want to go too ridiculous. But here we go, $60. Let's see.
We agreed?
He's not going to agree to that, I know.
Well now, a little more and we'll shake
Now
it.
let's see how he goes. 70, so that means 65. Let's see.
You're flaying me here.
Uh-oh, he's not going to take it. Nope, see? Oh my gosh.
Shake on it.
See, now this is where, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I went halfway. He just should have taken it because we can't go anymore. So now I have to go with what he says because you don't want to lose this because you'll lose rep.
Well, I agree.
So and yeah, I still get it a little bit better than what, you know, whatever. I mean, yeah, he's not that great. Like he definitely stuck me on that one. But anyways, Okay, so let's take a look at our stuff. We got food, we got armor. Now, I was supposed to put that on, and the necklace, which would have gave me some extra whatever, and that's that, weapons-wise. And like I said, we got rid of, I did something good by, I don't think there's anything else now, so by hitting up all these vendors right off the bat, each one of them will have a better budget the next day if we're going to sell stuff to them, so they'll have more money, and if we have more stuff to sell, we can go ahead and do that. So now the only other thing to do here, and then I will, because this took a lot of time, because there's Beran there, that's where you could give him his stuff, and that you got from Skalitz that was buried. And then you're supposed to come over here, and this is going to be a long little thing, and then I'm going to go back to the Theresa's house, or the Miller's, and then I'm going to go ahead and save the game and end this, and then the next time we pick it up, I'll do some stuff. But I don't want these videos to get too long, because you can lose time when you're playing this game.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Yeah, these are the guys from Skalitz. And we'll talk for a moment.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
Okay.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's kind of nice seeing those two guys from Skalitz, you know, remember? That was kind of cool, seeing those guys. Alright, well anyways, we gotta go up here and follow the objective, and we head through here, I believe. And this is pretty long, so we're gonna go ahead and I'll be quiet.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pechstein is yours for as long as you need it. Room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pechstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Theresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well. Believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Okay, well, like I said, that was a lot to, listen to. But anyways, it's a good story. I mean, it's really, really good. Alright, so the quest completed called Awakening. So the quest is actually completed. So now we have another quest started of Train Hard, Fight Easy. Go to the training ground and talk to Captain Bernard, but that would be during the day. This is the end of the night here. I gotta get out of town because they're gonna be telling me to put the torch on at some point. So I better get out of here. Oh, that's Capon's horse. Can't steal that one. Alright, so anyways, like I said, what I did is I set up a lot of things here. I set that up to do training with Bernard, but that will kick off stuff, and I gotta do the read, to learn how to read. That'll be coming up. And I got to get this thing done too, which is the good thief. I got to go get that ring and stuff of that nature. And I talked to the vendors. I got all the vendors. I sold stuff to them, so I got them all where they're gonna have a better budget the next time I try to sell to them. And the reason you'd want to do the quest, the Good Thief quest, is because then you'll have all the millers that will buy stolen goods from you once you complete that. So that'll be the goal of next video, will be to do that. And also I'll have to decide when I want to do the I need to do the I'll have to decide on certain things. But, I know there's not going to be too many people that are going to watch this video anyway, but this is a wonderful game, and I just going to, hope that people will look at it and buy it and stuff, because it's a really wonderful game. It's so beautiful. I mean, seriously. This is not The Witcher or Skyrim or anything like that. This game is very difficult, and you will get killed real easy in this game until you get some training, and you'll still get killed in this game. Like, I will get killed quite a bit in this game. But right now, what I'm doing, and I'm just walking, I should probably be running. Oh, and there's one other thing I can do. Why don't there's one more thing I can do. We can get this dog right here. I forgot to do that, so let's talk to her. Oh, she's taking off.
Look at you, lover boy.
Yeah, and look at you. You're so dirty. Now, We don't want to do how did you manage to survive, because that's the DLC. I think if I picked that, we'd have a choice to do it now or later, but no. But now if I go fancy a little walk, she's going to say not right now, but that'll kick off romance with her. And so I'm going to end the video, but why don't we just get this out of the way so that way I can get the dog and stuff. And I'll have the dog for next time because I'm going to need him to help me in certain situations. So first of all, and plus for our speech, and story-wise, we want to know these things. So I want to ask about Skalitz.
Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz.
So we'll just go through this.
All right.
We'll get this out of the way. That way we're done, and I'll be quiet as each one goes.
How did you get me away from Skalitz?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon, and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here. God bless them.
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Peshek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
Why would Peshek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those humans, they call them, when the humans came, Peshek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard. Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promised father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still alive.
Okay, we can go up just to here.
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Rattay, and some of the Rattay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhoyed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Rattay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get away from those humans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone, and kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced.
Alright, well that was very interesting.
I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be.
Alright, and then we can do this.
I'd like to know...
So, how'd you like it in Rattay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
What do you think of the Lord here, Sir Hanush?
He comes from the glorious line of the Lords of Lipa. Folks say he's a bit hot-headed, but he took us in, so he must be a good Christian.
Who's this Sir Hans Capon?
He's actually the real Lord of Rattay, and Sir Hanush is only his guardian, because Sir Hans is underage and his father is dead. Folks say he's a spoilt young pup with an eye for the lasses.
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive. That's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rattay's citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
Do you know anything about those human rapists? About... you know.
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
Alright. So, like I said, I'm doing this for story-wise, plus, you know, getting speech. And I don't know if I want to start fancy a little walk yet, so we're gonna go for the dog.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mutt, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then? What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skalitz. So, I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
Okay, then you can choose various things here if you want to think it over, or it's not possible, but I'll take him.
Alright. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then.
And
He's sniffing around somewhere here.
Theresa, you need to take a bath. Okay, so anyways. Alright, well, like I said, so that means we now got Mutt. So I think he should come over here. Come on. Fish.
Hey, Mutt. Remember me? From Skalitz, remember? You wanna go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me.
Okay, so anyways, you can give him all kinds of commands like heal, houndmaster. We can do skills with houndmasters, sidekicks, obedience, things of that nature. So we now have the dog. So now we gotta let me see if he's barking. Anytime to... is he peeing? My goodness. But anyways, okay. I think my first thing is, I think I have dried meat or something. I think I can give him that. So we got to at least have him. Oh no, I'm gonna give him the salami. There. So where did it go? Right there. All right. So he ate that, and he's gonna pee some more. It looks like. Oh goodness. And let's see if I can praise him.
That's a good boy. That's my boy.
And the last thing I'll do with him for now is go other commands. And we'll say free.
Come along, free.
And that means he can go freely around and help us. The most useful dog command. Now he will help you whenever he can. He will defend himself when attacked and help. Keep enemies busy. He'll run with you of his own accord. Okay, so whatever. Okay, so good. Okay, so now, like I said, I fed him and we have him. So anyways, that is that. We're going to go ahead and wash up, which I think Theresa needs to do that. I don't know at what point. I think when you talk to her about romance, then she'll suddenly be clean again or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird that she's, so kind of like dirty and stuff. Weird. Okay, well, I'm going to end the videos. So, but we're going to go into the chest here. And I'm going to look at all the stuff that I have. And I'm going to drop in there whatever I don't think I should be carrying. Just like these books, right? I'm going to put those in here. Oh yeah, and I'm going to put because like I said, we might get quests with needing some of these things. So that's why I like to put them in my chest so I have them. The books are going to go in my chest too because I'll get those from the chest when I go to the vendors. I'll get all the vendors and I'll have those in the chest, and then I can pull them out and then I can read them and stuff once I know how to read. And I think that's all. And and I don't need Kunish's keys, so we definitely can put those keys in there. I definitely don't know about that. As a matter of fact, most of these keys, other than the keys to the door right here. So I think I think I'll carry everything else. And let's take a look at. Let's just take a look at this for a moment. The cobbler, I need to repair my shoes, so my shoes will be all good. Blacksmith, I don't think I used any weapons, so that ain't gonna be anything. And as far as tailor goes, I don't see that. Yeah, so everything, so all my armor and all this must be all good. So it is. So that's where I'm at right now. As far as the sidekick, now we have the dog. We don't have a horse yet, so we can't do tackle and inventory. And hey, so I didn't notice that they said that I got a speech thing, but we did a lot of talking for story-wise and to do it. So I think of these, the first thing that I like to have is when a trader loses patience with you during haggling, you get one more chance to make another offer. And that's what I'm saying. Like when I'm bartering, and the reason you barter, even at the start of this game, you barter is because that's speech, and you'll gain speech by bartering. And then if you fail at a barter, you lose rep with the vendor. So that's why this one is very good, because you'll get a notice that this is the final offer. And that'll save you from getting bad rep. So that's kind of like one that I will take, because that will benefit me. Because I do a lot of bartering. There's sometimes when I don't barter, But yeah, and I wanted to look at the reputation here. And you can see, because, you know, I guess because I knocked out guards and I did stuff in Skalitz, you can see that it's 70. So that's, you know, not good, right? I mean, I lost 30 points in Skalitz. You know, so anyways, and in Tamburg I'm at 50, but I'll get that up because I'll be doing stuff. And then this one we start out at 0. So that's all that we know right now, and stuff. So I think that's about all that I can do. You can just see that I'm at maintenance. I'm pretty high on maintenance. I'm pretty high on herbalism. Everything else I suck at, but combat-wise, I have no defense hardly. You know, of course, in Skalitz I was able to get warfare up to 7. The axe, the bow, I did good at the bow, the mace, and the sword. Like, I worked pretty hard on that. And I only have 1 on unarmed. But we can get this up in Ratai by fighting that guy. He's got a quest where we can fight for money and stuff. So that's going to be kind of cool there. But anyway, so that's about, you know, where I'm at. So I'm not doing too bad. Oh, and I didn't look at objectives, but let's do quests. You can see the train hard one. We got to go see him, but this is gonna kick off stuff with him, and we're gonna have to do a sword fight, and we're gonna have to do an arrow contest. So I might not want to jump on that right away. I think the next time I play, I can tell you that we're gonna probably do the good thief and get this done. And I already paid this guy the 50 Groschen. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do Mightier than the sword. And we're gonna go to Skalitz, and we're gonna raid a bandit place. Now I don't know if I should, like, I don't know in what order I'll do these, but I'm just giving you a heads up that I'm not gonna be kicking off the main quests right away. Like, I'm gonna be doing the side things and stuff like that. But I'm just giving you a heads up that the next video will have, it'll definitely have the good thief, and I might be, and I might go here and do that. Because there's a couple of things that we can do in that town that I can show you that'll be really kind of cool. So anyways, and then maybe I'll do the train hard and fight easy with Bernard. So but I'm not going to do that right away, but I do need to know that. I need to learn that sword fighting. You can learn some things, basic stuff with Bernard, and then you won't be able to train with him, because then I have to go to the bailiff and do all that kind of stuff, and then it's after all that you can get some more training with Bernard. But I mean, but that kicks off the whole game, and I don't want to kick off the whole game right now. And so I just basically gave you a heads up of you know what I'm doing. So anyways, I think we're gonna go ahead and save right here. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna save just to midnight, because I'm gonna do this this quest at nighttime to go get that ring and stuff. So maybe I should just do 1 hour actually. Yeah, I'll just save it 1 hour. Okay, so the game is going to be saved. It's going to be nighttime, because I want to have enough time. So as this saves, Okay, so there, the game is saved. So the next time we play will be right here. And then I'm gonna go do that quest. That's his quest right here. He's getting ready to go to bed, I think. Yeah, look at, he's going to bed. So that means the guy, the executioner is gonna be in bed. So that's why we want to do this. But anyways, okay, so that's it. So no matter where you are in the world, I hope you're having a great day. This is your friend Jeff playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm just going to continue on with it because it's been a while since I played this. I originally put up a few videos and then I stopped playing. So I'm going to get back into it because this is a lovely game. But anyways, no matter where you are in the world, have a great day. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos and the lovely amigas.